Blackstone Audio presents Prentice Alvin. By Orson Scott Card.
The Overseer. Let me start my history of Alvin's apprenticeship where things first began to go wrong. It was a long way south, a man that Alvin had never met nor never would meet in all his life. Yet he it was who started things moving down the path that would lead to Alvin doing what the law called murder, on the very day that his apprenticeship ended and he rightly became a man. It was a place in Appalachia in 1811, before Appalachia signed the Fugitive Slave Treaty and joined the United States. It was near the borders where Appalachia and the Crown Colonies meet, so there wasn't a white man but aspired to own a passel of black slaves to do his work for him. Slavery, that was a kind of alchemy for such white folk, or so they reckoned. They calculated a way of turning each bead of a black man's sweat into gold, and each moan of despair from a black woman's throat into the sweet, clear sound of a silver coin ringing on the money changer's table. There was buying and selling of souls in that place. Yet there was nary a one of them who understood the whole price they paid for owning other folk. Now listen tight, and I'll tell you how the world looked from inside Cavil Planter's heart. But make sure the children are asleep, for this is a part of my tale the children ought not to hear, for it deals with hungers they don't understand too well, and I don't aim for this story to teach them. Cavil Planter was a godly man, a church-going man, a tithe-payer. All his slaves were baptized and given Christian names as soon as they understood enough English to be taught the gospel. He forbade them to practice their dark arts. He never allowed them to slaughter so much as a chicken themselves, lest they convert such an innocent act into a sacrifice to some hideous god. In all ways, Cavil Planter served the Lord as best he could. So how was the poor man rewarded for his righteousness? His wife, Dolores, she was beset with terrible aches and pains, her wrists and fingers twisting like an old woman's.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?